Me and OG on. What's poppin' YouTube? What's poppin' YouTube? Super Saiyan Santi OG underscore. Frizzy Frank. That's what you was doing earlier, so I just added my little scratch to it.
You know, it's this dude at my job.
Yeah.
Whenever he see me, go, yay. Where he go?
Yeah, yay.
Yay, yay.
Like that Ice Cube, yeah.
I'm like, I didn't invent that. You know.
Yeah, that's Ice Cube.
But yeah, every time he see me, he go, yay, yay. I'd be like, I'm inclined to do it back, but after like 3 or 4 times, I didn't. That That's...
But at least once, I think once a day is cool though. Like once, yeah, and maybe yeah on the way out.
He does about 3 times a day, like every day.
But that might be a pep.
Like, yay.
It don't pep you up. I don't know. Yeah.
The first one did. I was like, yay. Because I went full.
Yeah. That shit makes me pep. I pep off of yay.
After a few days of yay 3 times a day, I was like,
3 times a day every day at work. I would take it. I'll go with it because it'll pep me each time.
Okay. Also,
there's
if
something
he
else.
doesn't do yay.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, there's something else now.
He do yep.
No, that's not no.
Right.
No.
So it's either yep or
no,
yay.
No. It's all yay. No, I'm all yay all day. I can do yay. I can't do yep.
Yep.
Nah, that's not it. That don't even sound right. Now that's why you don't like it. You see, if he stayed with the one, I think it'd have been cool.
If he would stay with the one about once a week, it would be cool.
Just once a week? One yay? That's it?
Yay. Right? Once a week.
What y'all think?
But he got to come 3 times a day, every day. Like they said, DC.
I'm cool with it, yay. I don't know. I'm just different. I think I'm okay with 2 yays a day because a hello yay and a goodbye yay.
Yay. No, goodbye yay will go every time. Now, that would he could pull that off when I'm leaving. If I see him, I'm like yay, and I'm out.
Hopefully he's watching and he's gonna now learn that it's too many yays and cut out the yeps.
Yep.
I don't like the yep.
Okay.
I don't like the yep.
Yeah, I don't like the yep either.
So it's been crazy week, man. I knew that Kevin Hart roast was not it before I watched it. I wasn't going to watch it. The only reason I watched it is because you asked me was I going to watch it, and I knew it was going to turn into this, and I was going to end up talking about it. So that is the only reason I watched it, because I said, we do this, we react, and it's going to be freaking golden to react to it. So if you're not out here, if you're on your social media game and you're on your YouTube game, react to this right now, because people are like getting a lot of people want to hear what we think. People want to hear what you think about it. Let the people know what you think about it.
Oh, the people want to know what I think.
They ask you? Have some people ask you? Some people ask me as well.
People
are talking about this. People actually want to know what's up.
Well, my theory is I don't care if you're racist. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that I gotta hate you and hope you die. Because actually you can learn a lot from somebody who's honestly being racist without being malicious enough to pull a knife out or a gun or a hangman's noose. Right?
But you do know that they're ignorant. You have to remember that part. They're being ignorant.
Their programming, the way that they've been programmed, makes them what you would call ignorant. Mm-hmm. And I do agree with that. But I also feel that we should welcome conversation with them, because maybe through communication they could see that.
Well, isn't there a story about a brother who went to a Klans meeting so many times that he actually turned a few of the Klansmen around and became his friend? And I think he even got a highly ranked one to become his friend and step out of the organization. This is wrong.
Well, you know what? It's like when I traveled across country during COVID, right?
Yeah, that was a hell of a ride, huh?
The way people are taught is almost like religion. It was like whoever preaches religion to you first, that's what you basically believe.
Yeah.
So when someone tries to teach you about something else and prove it, you have a wall built up.
Yeah.
That is like, like everybody else is lying, you're right.
Man, this Kevin Hart thing I knew was going to be an issue. So I diving deep into the drama. Michael Che.
I like him.
I like him too. Real clean cut brother, knows how to follow the game. And every time something weird is happening and it's around him, you always hear about him like getting out of it. He's like, he has game on. Nah, I ain't messing with that. Like, he knows how to get out of it. I think something happened in the past, and he always gets out of it.
Well, I think he knows the perimeters of political correctness.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He knows the perimeter. So he knows what, and all the writers of the roast were white.
They were all white. He said it. And it's
I think people don't realize that whatever the people that said it, whatever they were white or black or whatever, they had writers writing a script. I think the only person who went off script was Cheryl Underwood.
She had to protect herself, and we're going to play some of that as well. Yeah. So we have some video clips for you guys as well.
So if the writers were white, why are we mad at them for saying racist stuff? We should be mad at the industry for letting those writers.
Because you can't just write anything and not go through them to present it.
Well, what you should know, the writers are responsible. So why weren't the writers exposed?
They should expose the writers.
Yeah, they should expose the writers.
I agree.
I honestly didn't give a crap what racist people say about a rich person that doesn't mean my livelihood to me. I could care less what they say about, and he was cool with it, right?
You know, I don't care either.
Yeah,
I don't care either.
I didn't care.
However, with all the drama around Kevin Hart, between him and Cat Williams and what Cat Williams has said, it's just not a good look.
I feel like it makes what Cat Williams said seem like, oh, that's why he said that.
Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
There were actually cool. I'll say it again. Stop talking as if I said it. So when you say the family and the family's affected, I didn't disrespect the family. Showed up for the family when it happened. Made sure that the family felt supported.
But people will go on to say that he then, during that interview, you watched the interview, he speaks on how it's his control. He has their own rights and all what was said. So for him to say that he didn't say it, but you had control.
I think he had control of the productions. I don't know if he read the scripts before they said what they said, but it was live. So he also said something very important. What was he to do? Stop the production? Tell him get out?
No, you can't do that.
Get out.
It's too late. You can't do that. You can't. And I understand, bro. Have you brought that up, man? Man, have you brought that up? Because true indeed, I said the same thing myself. I'm like, okay, when it went off the rails, who was going to just stop a live Netflix production?
Yeah, you just got to go. Oh, we messed up.
That's like it.
If you do
I agree.
If you do a ballet and somebody falls, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, she fell.
I mean, you can't stop the whole thing like, oh, we're sorry she fell and it messed up. The show must go on.
And let me tell you something. As a person in the audience, I actually would enjoy the fall. I feel bad for the person, but it's like, damn, I got to see the blemish.
You know what? Sometimes people who are famous and wealthy, sometimes they need to be brought down on a human level, and that's what the roast does.
What's supposed to do?
And that's what the roast has done for the last 50 years. If you look at the roast of all the actors or comedians that were roasted, I mean, they brought up some of the most horrendous stuff, but were real factual events in that person's life. So that's what a roast is about. So other than the part about George Floyd and Cheryl Underwood's husband who committed suicide, I thought
those were, and also for Chelsea Handler a bit. I was a little bit for Chelsea. I felt a bit. I was like, okay, that joke was running thin. Like, sleeping with black guys. Like, okay.
Yeah, but that's a factual.
One black dude, as we do
know.
know.
She slept with more than one black
but
guy.
We do know this? Like, we know this?
Well, she
because
tells
50
you.
Cent is like one of the most popular ones she talks about.
Yeah, but because everybody brings it up.
But she says herself, I like sleeping with black men.
Well, a lot of women do. Thank God. Don't stop
sleeping with
feeling that way. I appreciate it.
But why is that funny? Like, that's what the thing for me also is like, that's not funny either.
Well, I think
like it was funny
because she sat through all the other racist stuff that was said. I think she just wanted to throw something out there.
And then they used the schmishmortion word. I'm not going to say that.
I didn't remember the schmishmortion.
They were saying that she had schmishmortions as well.
Oh.
It was a bit like, okay, and once again, I don't, man, and I watched some earlier roast after watching this roast, and I get the roast, but maybe it's also that the jokes didn't hit. I think that's really what the problem is, because I did not care too much. The George Floyd thing was a little messed up, but I understand that we're going to go dark that way.
Yeah.
The joke, but what happened is the jokes just didn't hit.
Well, I think people don't realize that roast is a politically incorrect
please explain.
Comedy of how you talk to them. You don't going to talk about, oh, you did these movies, you made this much money, you this. A roast is supposed to bring that person down from their pedestal and let them know what their peers think of them really. And it's supposed to make them feel like
when we're going to say something, everybody's going to say something. Don't ever be offended by a friend saying something or thinking something of you. You just go, okay, that's cool. We're human. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't let that bother me.
But at the same time, yeah, you're right. Because at the same time, your friends should tell you what other people know on another level are not telling you.
And I've had friends tell me, you know what I tell those friends? I don't give a goddamn. I know they saying that. I don't give a damn. Like I told you today, I lean into it.
But his friends should tell you, be honest. See, you're honest.
Yeah,
right?
I try to be as much.
When you saw me today, what's the first thing you said?
You lost some weight, man.
I know. I was like, no, it's the TikTok, right?
Tell us the TikTok shirt, guys.
TikTok shirt, extra. I think it's XL, so I should buy
an L.
An L.
Yeah,
it would fit better. But I like the flow of.
But no, it's a nice shirt from TikTok.
Yeah,
I gotta give TikTok their prop. But I didn't know that the shirt was because the shirt was big. So you had to tell me the shirt was big. But you like it lost weight.
You know what? It's not. It's just the shoulders. Like, because I know that trick. Because when I was younger, whatever I wore, it was like, damn, where did you get that? Where did you get that shirt? And I knew it wasn't the shirt; it was the shoulders and the chest and the arms.
They're like, oh, where you get the chest, the shoulders, and arms?
My daddy. Thanks, Dad, for the DNA.
Oh my God!
Power to the people.
Kevin Hart is because Malcolm X already explained to us what it was. Because I'm not mad at Kevin Hart, and the reason I'm not mad at Kevin Hart is because Malcolm X already explained to us what it was in the 60s. Watch this.
They called leaders. This included Lena Horne. This included Dick Gregory. And this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. I told you a little while ago.
And that's why I can't care, because he is a comedian and a comedic event occurred and it missed. So I look at it as, what does it say about the writers in Hollywood right now? What I feel people out there is mad opportunity to take them out now because they don't know how to write, yo. The jokes ain't hitting. The jokes ain't hitting.
I could write much better jokes.
I think a lot of us could right now. It's time for them to stop using the same 4 or 5 guys. Them guys all need to be. You suck. Your jokes are bad.
Yeah, they didn't really hit. I didn't care about the roast. I looked at it. I was like, ooh, that was a little. inappropriate, but
my confusion in the roast is it was a room full of white writers and Michael Che, but why not Kevin Hart's writers? Michael Che and some white.
I don't think Kevin Hart has a cast of writers.
Those guys, his boys, the paper cup boys.
Oh yeah.
Those are his writers.
Yeah.
Why did they write?
Well,
I think it would have been even fun. It would have been funny.
It was on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So Netflix has to have their writers.
Is that what it happened?
Yeah.
And Netflix, right? Well, Netflix, you need to switch them up. They need to go.
Netflix, you can call me. I can write way better. You might get kicked off after the first write, but I can write way better than them.
If you want bad jokes, holla at your boy.
I want dirty jokes, right?
You want
dirty jokes? I got you with the dirty joke. Netflix, call me. All right, somebody Netflix, call me. I'm with dirty jokes.
So what, like Brother Malcolm was saying in that clip there, that's why I don't get offended by it, because I know they're entertainers and they're manipulated and they're told.
Let me tell you, he's 100% correct. I feel that first of all, I listen when I'm having a bad day at work.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to Malcolm X or Martin Luther King because
yeah.
their messages, the moral, the message, of whatever they're talking about, is positivity. It's like uplifting.
Mm.
So when I watch things like this that they say about us in ridicule, it makes me not angry. It makes me try to understand why would they feel this way about us, and I try to come to some type of like, how can I tell this person, fuck you too?
Fudge you.
So yeah, that's what I said. Fudge you too.
Fudge you too.
You know, so I mean, it is what it is, but you gotta realize that everybody's not going to think the way you think.
Mm.
Everybody's morals are different,
but as it should be.
Don't waste time trying to figure out why somebody feel that's the way they were influenced, that's the way they were programmed. You know.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Appreciate a really great racist joke. Yes. Mm-hmm. However,
pause right there. That's exactly it.
Let me tell you what he just said. Unequivocally, that's the word, right?
Unequivocally,
right? Unequivocally, I agree with him 100%.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I think. And he hit the nail. A lot of times I don't agree with him.
I don't agree with Joe Budden often as well. But he explained that well.
Nail on the head, just like you were there. You don't like when people talk when they're not like rehearsing a script
live.
But when you can come off the dome and say exactly what you think, and a person listening with good rationale goes, that's exactly what I think too.
Yeah. But we've been saying that the whole time, and everyone's been saying it. It looks, we don't want to say this about Kevin Hart because we like black excellence. We want our people to win. We don't want to bring down a man that looks like us. However, you're looking like what the man has been saying about you is true. You can't even escape it. Or you're so wealthy, you're disconnected. And that's even worse.
I think that's what more people are saying.
And that's even worse.
Because black excellence shouldn't mean that everybody black is the greatest and the best and we only do the best. Because that puts out the wrong message.
Yeah.
Black excellence is like we're trying to do our best. And some of us are succeeding.
Exceeding as well.
Exceeding. But it doesn't mean that somebody's going to do something beneath the morality of the majority of what we feel is really us, which is black excellence, right?
The issue is, they said it, I said it earlier, the jokes didn't hit. If they were good jokes, he should have blended. Why did the Paper Cup Boys not help him write?
Oh, okay. So
that's oh my God.
When you said the jokes didn't hit, at the time I had been drinking.
Okay.
Right?
Hard cider.
I was drinking hard cider. Mm-hmm. And there might have been a gust of wind from the herbs of the South that rushed by me.
Right? West, south, southwest?
South.
South. Okay, South. Okay.
South.
Okay.
Where's Jamaica?
South.
South.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't really believe. So I laughed because.
Did you laugh hard? Did you laugh Eddie Murphy raw hard?
No. But I was laughing and I was partaking in the comedy because you'll see like the racist part didn't come until towards the end, which was very brilliantly written. Because in the beginning you would start laughing.
They want to keep you in.
And then at the end they start saying the racist stuff and you were already like on that rhythm of
man, OG, you killing me. I'm gonna tell you, I maybe snickered. Is that a word?
I felt like because some of the stuff was real, especially with Regina Hall when she was saying about his mom and heaven and they running trains and stuff and the father and hell that he can get stuff. It was kind of funny.
I don't remember that at all.
See, it was kind of funny because I have a dark sense of humor.
How you know I have a dark sense of humor?
Because both my parents are passed. So if you don't have a dark sense of, I think your perspective of humor, because if you don't have a dark sense of humor, there was a part in Boat Trip. Did you see Boat Trip with Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Actually, a very funny movie.
When they were making the reservations, and the guy that was initially doing the reservations, the guy was like, "Did you get my Post-it?" And he was like, "No, what did it say?" He was like, "Your mother died this morning." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And and then he realized that he was kind of crying. He had to run away, which meant the new receptionists had to come and do the thing. But if your parents pass, I think you can't see the humor in that.
None of that offended me. None of that made me feel like
that's what I'm saying.
Because
right?
I understand that's the joke you're trying to hit.
But I laughed so hard at that particular joke.
So because this is the thing about dark comedy. This is the thing about dark comedy. Lavelle Crawford, his comedy comes from a dark place. I feel like when he talks about his growing up and his own mother being his like antagonist. And the mean stuff she said, because remember he said I'm short, fat, and black. So imagine. Yeah.
Right. No, you weren't in the scene.
What?
No, you weren't in the scene.
Oh, my bad. I appreciate it. Production. Yeah. So his comedy's dark, comes from a dark place because it's also hurtful to himself. It's all the biases and the stereotypes and those that thought pattern. He does it.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I rarely disagree with you. Very, very intellectual person. I love talking to you.
But disagree.
But I feel his comedy is coming from not a dark place.
Okay.
And I think his comedy helps him because it's actually therapy to him. Mm-hmm. Because when you have come from an abusive background, being able to reflect it to people and try to be humorous with it is not only self-therapy, it's also helping people who are going through like situations.
But it's dark in the sense of it is painful to someone. And I'm not saying that I'm saying they may not laugh. Someone may not laugh at it. But I understand the funny in it.
Maybe they're going through it right now.
Exactly.
But that's the reason why you should do it.
But they may not understand it because they're going through it right then and
there.
Yeah,
but it should help them think about I'm not the only person who has went through this.
Exactly.
And maybe I need to get therapy or figure out why I'm going through this. Because there are some answers the people that went through this before me have gotten that I have not received. So maybe I think that might be a win-win when you make them think about
what so just to go back to the point, because what I'm saying with Lavelle, so I'm going to make sure you understand what I'm trying to say is his jokes hit though to the point that you can say it does help, it may help, they just didn't hit, the jokes did not hit.
When I tell I'm a natural comedian.
Yeah, you good, man. You make me laugh all the time.
I know I'm not funny right now, boo, but I'm a natural comedian. So, if I'm telling somebody, I'm talking to somebody about my life, and I'm telling them stories that might be in an abusive scenario, and some people feel like get emotional, like that was messed up, and but you know what some people do?
What?
Some people laugh.
So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. When you first told me your jokes from the first time we met, when we started actually kicking it, you started telling me those jokes about the abusive situations. I felt like, man, that's tough, But watching you tell it and make it funny made me go, okay, he's getting through it. You know what I mean? I don't have to feel bad for this person. Because I don't want, I'll be honest, I don't want to feel bad for nobody. I want to feel up with everybody. But I don't want to walk around with, weight on me. And enlighten it. So I get it. And
I don't tell the jokes by the perspective of I'm the victim.
Yeah.
I tell the jokes from the perspective of I was the victim. And let me tell you the funny part about being the victim, so the people who are going through it, and there's people who are going to hear me, they're going through it like right now.
Yeah.
And they're like, when is this going to stop? It does stop. And you're going to be able to overcome, and you're going to be able to bully the person that did it. But at the time, because you've already had the mentality of going through it, you're going to just forgive them and move on with your life.
Because you got to.
So that's what the importance of talking about the reality of abuse is. You don't use it as a crutch. You give it in a perspective that people can appreciate it, and they'll realize that there's a reason why 1 + 1 = 2 × 4 square. I wasn't good at algebra.
I love algebra,
but I did sleep on my algebra.
I don't think we'd be having this conversation. Most people who are,
and so you kind of go, oh, they was just trying to get up their frustrations on
Kevin
Hart, and the negativity of how they feel about people of color.
I just pulled up the photo. I'm trying to pull it up for you guys now so you can see what these guys look like. Let's see here.
Was that the photo I saw, right?
Yep, let's see here.
Yeah, no wonder. I bless them.
Guess it didn't save. Let's see here. Yeah, that was the writers. I was like, okay, so that's what they look like. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see it. You know what I can do? I want to download this photo so you guys can see this.
Sometimes people in life smile in your face and they are nice to you
all the time. Want to take your place.
They hate you, and you know what? You shouldn't have the same hate for them. You should just love it, because if they hating you, it's because they think you're way better than them, and they're jealous of your success as a person.
Let me tell you, what that song? You just had the song. You said you just said the lyrics to the song. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place.
You said that song. It wasn't.
Was it me? It was me.
Smile in your face
all the time.
All the time, try to take your place.
Them backstabbers.
What
a great song.
Backstabbers. Well, yeah, they used to make real songs back then.
I'm gonna share this. These are the guys.
I don't know what the 4 fingers mean either.
These are the guys that wrote on Kevin Hart's
Look
roast.
at them. I say one of them out of the 5 would probably be able to pick up a woman if they went out. The other 4 are very unattractive.
I'm not even gonna. Like I always said, I don't judge on look, but I'm gonna go. They should have had some brothers up in that picture.
It should have been at least 3 brothers.
I think for that 5, you needed 7 brothers.
Okay, take the 3 fat guys out and put 3 brothers.
I'm not gonna fat shame them,
but no, I'm a fat shame because you know what? I used to have a perfect body.
Take a roast?
No, you know what? Fuck all that. Not fat shaming. I used to have a perfect body, athletic, muscular, and people started fat shaming me when I started gaining weight and wasn't like totally
muscular anymore.
I'm fat shaming. Yeah, fat shaming is good. Take them 3 fat ass guys out of the roast, and you're not gonna have all that racism.
Are you kidding me? These are the guys that wrote on that roast.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge the look, but I don't think they don't even look like they would be connected. Don't even look connected.
They were just saying funny, racist stuff that they say when they not.
It sounded like they said that.
Yeah, when there's no black people around and they at home. But I do believe you do have the right to be racist in your house.
Man, look, you can do whatever the hell you want.
In your house.
Just make the jokes hit.
They didn't have to tell the George Floyd jokes.
That was
one
terrible.
about Cheryl Underwood was a little too much.
But it didn't hit. But it also didn't hit.
The one about Kevin Hart's mom and dad, you can leave that in. If he's cool with it, I'm cool with it.
I see why Che got out. He looked around the table. He's like,
I know them guys are I'm not. So he knew.
He's like, I'm gonna pull myself
Michael
out.
Che should have at least 1,000 more Instagram followers.
He probably did more.
Like 1 million more.
And then he posted and then he went and posted. That means he walked into the room and it was like, nah. He probably walked in and said, nah, this ain't gonna work. Yo, I'm gonna play your boy. You ready?
Yeah.
You know who your boy is?
I don't know, but I'm getting close to him.
She tries to defend herself. And she did a good job, but you can't undo this. And what she said, Art, was, I'm glad all you white comics came up here and used all the words that black comics get canceled for saying. She said that. Because, Art, if we would have unloaded on white people like this, you lose your career. Could you imagine if we talked about Jews the way they talked about us that night? They wanted to cancel Dave Chappelle over some transgender jokes. They wanted to cancel Dave Chappelle over some transgender jokes. How is it you want to cancel Dave Chappelle, Art, over some transgender jokes, and you flat out humiliate our black women, our black men, and my whole race in this Netflix roast?
Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar be wildin', son. Dr. Umar. I'm like, I want to like sit up. You know what we need to do? We need to go out when we start going on the street and just play his conversations to white folk. I want to just capture that.
Dr. Umar is just seems like he's so angry about. Like, I know he's passionate.
He's passionate.
He's very passionate.
Super passionate.
He's so passionate that it's like, I can't imagine like living with him, like being a brother or something, like early in the morning, like
every day.
Serious, like are you serious? Like, you know, like I had a roommate. I brought this girl, non-black girl, home, and he was like, "Yo, so dude, that's what we doing? that's what we doing?" I was like, "Did you see her? She was from Brazil. Did you see her? Did you see her?" He was like, "That's what we doing." I was like, "Nigga, yes,
that's what we doing.
That's what we doing." Like, did you see her? You didn't see her
twice on Sunday.
Because I know if she would have walked up to you, you'd have been like, "Yes,
this is what we doing."
Yes,
yeah,
that's what the hell the fudge we doing.
What the fudge we are doing, son. Oh, Dr. Umar is funny. Let's play this here.
She's been pretty graceful about all this. She told E.T. that she didn't get offended, but at the same time, she said it was odd that Tony Hinchcliffe went with that joke.
If you're gonna go against my husband taking his life, let's talk about mental health and mental illness and things like that. But I thought it was odd. Why are you shooting at the big dog? But as they say, you shoot at the king and you miss. Well, they shot at the queen and they missed, and I lit them up.
But the real heat is on Kevin Hart. People are calling him a sellout because he was the headliner and a producer of the roast. And the argument is that he let jokes about two of the most traumatic things in Black American history air on his watch and on his platform. And honestly, the worst part is that those jokes weren't even funny. If you're gonna use dark humor, that's fine, but you still have to be funny. Just saying stuff for shock value is not comedy. By the way, before the roast even happened, Michael Che pulled out of the event, and he later revealed that the writing room for the roast was mostly white guys. And again, this was Kevin's production. But then Kevin made it even worse when he went on The Breakfast Club and defended Tony Hinchcliffe. And then Kevin also contradicted himself several times during this interview. 1 minute, he's bragging, "It's our production," like he's in charge of everything. Then, seconds later, he's acting like his hands were tied, and he couldn't do anything about the jokes.
I don't get affected by the attempt of humor. I get it, right? In this case, like, do more. It's my production. That's a different conversation. It's nothing I can do. It's a production. It's a live production. I'm not compromising.
Okay. First, peanut butter. Second,
Okay.
I feel like he knew about the production. They kind of went over the schematics, but he didn't know about the personal joke. Even if he did, he didn't think they would hit that hard. And Netflix had control over this production. Yeah.
Before we peanut butter, how long you can run through?
Maybe 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we may have to come back to this.
Well, like 5 minutes.
We may have to come back to this.
Yeah. Well, we can come back.
We're going to have to come back to this because this is crazy. Yo, we'll be back. Make sure you tune in for part 2.
We'll take a slight break. Be right back.
Part 2 coming up.